I still don't want to go for the 10 gold here. There might be still a time where I need the gold for skills and pivot options. There's the duct tape. I will buy this for sure. I roll here. I don't think pylon is an angle without LEDs. Is that helping though? Not really. I mean, we have a duct tape because we're playing a armored core. That is okay. We're just going for the strongest fight here. Petrifying Grace might be good. Also, we are then at least 3 XP ahead already. So it's like only one PvE fight, one risk, where we got a good reward, and then we should be ahead of the curve here. That's pretty good. We also did not get any level up rewards, like we couldn't improve our Alpha Ray, which is our main damage source at the moment. It's probably the scrap shield. Like, health only helps us against poison, and against poison we should lose all the time, right? So the question is how strong we are against physical damage, kinda, and that is more scrap is more valuable to me than the extra health here. Hello Retromation, hello, thank you so much. Here we are going for the gold items, potential high roll. We are still weak. The solar farm is not helping us. We don't have a single burn item yet, so that is also not really helping. Yeah, also like an IS 9000 is not helping us here. Like, yeah, it is what it is. So I would say we're going for skills. There are not too many tools that would help us here. We go with the stout fire against burn. That's an easy pick. We have like, we would profit from the weapon damage increase, make it at least a little bit interesting. I still don't think the duct tape is helping us too much. It's just a little bit of extra shielding here from the pulse rifle, but the light bulb is triggering twice as much. I also don't think we should put in yet the Aiden, because then we're weakening ourselves with the pulse rifle, and we are relying solely on the weapon damage, kinda. So let's see if he found like a lizard. He looks like a guy who was struggling finding his lizard or scaling the lizard. He found his lizard. And found a way to scale the lizard. I would wager we should not get over the line here. We are super slow. And he has a lizard now. Yeah. I mean, this is how like the first game has to go, right? Don't find anything, play an armored core. We never found any upgrades, so it's probably, it is like, it will not be a good run. For us, the lizard will also not help. Like, we don't have like, if we had like a metronome here, and maybe put like, let's say we had a metronome here and we had the Aiden, I would say maybe that is our win condition now. But without a metronome, this is not really a win condition. I mean, we're struggling super hard, and if we don't find like anything soon, we're screwed anyway. So what would be anything that helps us here? Not too much, right? Even if we get like a golden combat core here, for example, in the next job, that is not helping us enough. So I'm very desperate here. So I will buy this. I will go for the large item, see if I can hit something high rolly. That is not high rolly. Okay. It's probably the sharpening stones again. It's the Inglet. You have shared how many gems you lost to conceding to get rank 1 back? No, I have not shared that. It was I mean, I don't know. It's not easy to calculate, but my net amount was I would say around it's 3k, right? Yeah, 3k gems around-ish. I spent kinda, but there was like a lot of tilt conceding going on. So it was like I had days where I was like very, very tilted and conceded way more than was needed or necessary or reasonable. It was like not going always up. It was also up, like it was a struggle, like up and down, and there were good days and very bad days, and yeah. But like I don't make a secret out of it. So I spent kinda a little bit on my gem pool to get my rank 1. Yeah. Okay. Probably sell haste slow cooldown items just to get like potential haste options here. It's day 6, like a bronze GPU ain't helping us a lot. I know it's a source of haste, but it's a very slow source of haste. So I also don't think the Aegis is doing a lot for us in this position. Yeah, it's a skip. The thing is, like, sure, health is fine and stuff, but like, health will not mostly decide the outcome. And as well as like burn skills, even though like we don't even have any burn. So I'm more inclined to say we're desperately trying to find like win conditions, directions, and upgrades. I mean, that is probably an auto loss. So let's say this is not a weapon build, because to that we lose instantly. Let's say it's a pacifist, right? And then our win condition may be a little bit different, and like this, and we say, well, if you don't deal any damage, we have like very slow creeping poison that will increase. I know this is not like really strong, like don't get me wrong there, but if that is like a crook build, we are so dead because I'm not racing a crook any day. Yeah, it is what it is. I probably go for weapon skills. I mean, the combat core angle is dead anyway, and there are very few weapon skills that help us. I mean, as sharp corners and anything that is like sort of a win condition, no, but I mean, probably this is more of a win condition if we are like putting in the pulse rifle again. Sure. So it's probably the core cooldown reduction. I mean, this is not a really good shield core build, right? I mean, sure, it's like a build, but the issue here is we're just falling short on scaling no matter which direction we're going. And I would say this game was a little bit unlucky because we didn't hit the right direction pieces, nor did we hit ever any level up upgrades. So without those, you are especially on the armored core in a dire situation. Because you want to win early and get the core upgrade, for example. I will still go like for the unresponsible shopping and trying to hit the pieces. That is an Uzi, it's not the worst. Is the Uzi ever better than the Obsidian? Probably. Okay. We are trying to race here with very, very limited resources. If he has like not too much burn, but a little bit of burn, for example, we get Stoutfire. We have a little bit of increasing here. But yeah, we're just like way too slow. That is a unfortunate run. We take the shield probably. So here's the game plan. I will enchant now my Monitor Lizard. And then I will find a Source of Haste in the next day. And then I put the Monitor Lizard to the right. And then I screw over everyone because we have like 1,000,000 shield and poison output. And then we somehow win this game. There's no medium item that gives us haste. So we can here just go for the chocolate option. We take core cooldown, we take free skills. Coolant leak has to be the pick. Normally I would go here for the poison and anti-freeze and stuff, but we're struggling with money, so I'm gonna go right here. I hope I was not completely wrong. I mean, it was like a little bit over ambitious here. I should have put in an Aiden probably over the Uzi. Seems more like a crit core build to me. Yeah, I mean, it was not planned to do it this way, right? Just to be clear, never the intention. So that is a dually. It's probably this. I don't know if this gets over the line. I don't think so. It's probably the best I have available to me. I mean, he has a lot more output. It's okay. It's okay. So this was a run that I was really happy happened not on the main. That I can tell you for sure. Not the best start, but whatever. Let's just keep going. That was a short run. Okay, that is an ignition core. We are going for small items here. So I feel like it is a little bit of a bait sometimes to buy the bomb squad. The reasoning is it is so unbelievably slow, especially in the early days. And then you are in a lot of trouble here, because you will fall short day one, lose day one, and then there was like a not the best buy. You rather want to have like faster items in general or scaling, and neither is happening with the bomb squad. So for me, this is more like a late pickup if you don't find anything better. That is not a good pickup early. A GPU is okay-ish, that's better. I will fight the Kyverdrome. I know I don't need to put stuff off the board, and I would win probably as well. But my mindset is here, why risk it? That is monster loot. I will sell off the Lanxian here. Okay. So last shop. We need to try to win day one, right? And we need a burn item now. So in hindsight, obviously it was not the best to not buy the bomb squad, because now I would like to have the bomb squad. I will roll here to try to find something that has burn on it, like a welding helmet, for example, or a microdave. So do I want to sell again my GPU, or do I want to sell my scrap? I would say I'm more inclined to sell the GPU, because the scrap on a good target later has more value to me. This is not like turned out to be good in hindsight, but I feel like generally the bomb squad would have been too much better. It would have been better, to be fair, with the GPU here. Okay, I was a crit. Okay. It has to be Curio here. The other I don't feel appealing. So that is like a lot of extra burn on the core. That's pretty good. I cannot buy the boots and save the boots. So I can either hold on to the scrap, or I can hold on to some rocket boots for an Aiden or metronome. The issue is though also we are running out of money. If we do it, I mean, we run out of money either way. Yeah, it's unfortunately, it would have been an not too good of an investment. There's upgrade the core. For now, that seems to be a good plan, tempo-wise. There's also experience over JJ. I feel like JJ is not the best job, and we would have needed experience anyway. Fish of the People, thank you for your Prime. Thank you so much. Also, thank you all for the follows. Hope you enjoyed the stream, having a good time. So far, we're struggling a little bit with the climb already, but there will come better times. I know for certain. So Fish of the People asked why shortly why I emptied my board. So the thing is, if you have stuff on the board there, the stuff can, like your items can get slowed, and then they scale his weapons, and then also one of his weapons has lifesteal. And then if you are really unlucky, I mean, I don't know at which point, but I would say if you have like maybe like just a red core without scaling, you can like hit a lot of slow on the core and then a lot of extra damage on his lifesteal weapon, and then you lose the fight. If you don't have anything on the board, you have nothing that can get slowed, and then you always win the fight. So why risk it and put stuff on the board? And since fatigue is going so fast, it doesn't matter really to me. Yeah, that's the reasoning. Hope it was understandable. Okay, there's an Aiden. And probably something else to fill the board. Is it a battery or Chris Army knife? I would say it's a Chris Army knife. It's probably a friend. That's a good friend. Pretty slow over the Chris Army knife, probably. Okay, that's not that bad. I mean, this board like is a little bit not the best optimal stuff, but it's like a super strong ignition core setup already. So I'm not too worried here. I'll take gold and XP. We were struggling with gold anyway. I will go shopping for small items though. We still need to find our Omega Ray. I don't want to buy any of those. I don't need to upgrade the Chris Army knife. I don't think a bronze battery or a nitro is particularly good. So I will skip all of those. I don't think we can raise a scout trooper here. We never picked up HP. So I would say it's a Tempest Flame Dancer in that case. Yeah, without the Omega Ray, and not a lot of like burn on the core itself, it's better to have like scaling on the right. If this like had like, let's say 20 burn, right? Then probably this would be correct, but it has no 20 burn. I don't want to have any medium items that I can think of really. A freebie or skills. If I was like a little bit richer, it's probably skills here, even if it's day 3. But I'm not rich and I need to find a lot of pieces yet. So I think it's the 3 loot items here over a shield, for example. And there is Andy. I know there was also like potentially slow skills, and then a free skill. But I need to find like my key pieces right now. So that is what we're doing. In case we're finding those, huh? It's probably just the laser pistol to have stuff on the board, and then the silver crypto for more gold. I don't care too much about this. I think the Chris Army knife has more value than the laser pistol in the long run. I mean, this is a board of something. I would say we are medium strength right now. Not the best, but also not the worst. What items are you looking for? Well, the Omega Ray, obviously, right? LEDs, maybe Gamma Ray, duct tape, soldering gun, Uzi, metronome. Those items would be the small items I'm looking for. Okay, medium and large, not too interested in. I take the region here. Andy, please help me out. We are struggling. We lost again. Okay, that is something of nothing. Yeah, I'm not picking up an Alpha Ray on day 4. I'm not picking up the coolant. It's a Boiler Room Brawler. I don't even think I could beat the Flame Dancer or Flame Juggler. And here, like an Energy Potion might help us a little bit in the mid game now. Okay, that is something. I would say. Meanwhile, while chocolate is good, we are still struggling with money as well as we need a lot of items. So I'm more inclined to go here and find like good pieces. Those are good pieces, though, over the chocolate. We need to upgrade the core here, unfortunately. I would have preferred to upgrade other stuff, but we are relying on the core and we need to make sure we're winning. I don't think I want to buy shield skills here. So what is the strongest setup I can have at the moment? So I would say those are the fastest triggers, right? 4 second, 4 second. And then maybe the beta ray is not doing a lot. It's the only ray, so it's kind of slow. And then we put in extra slow. And now we have like a silver LED, so we're slowing a lot. We have like one big burst of the energy potion. I mean, I would say this is kind of strong actually at this point. We have like a golden core to help us here in this situation. So that should be actually strong. Is it worth play Solar Farm in burn build? In the early game and mid game, yes. In the late game, I would say no. Aegis switch with bomb? No, for sure not. I mean that is. I mean no. You want those on the right. You need them together because they're like the bomb squad gets charged by the micro Dave. And I still want to have like a lot of triggers on the left, so I would say probably this would make me weaker because we need also like this. It's already kind of sketchy, but we like need a little bit of scaling, I would say. And this is only okayish because we have an haste potion. To compensate for the slowness of having only a few items on the left. Nah, I feel like this can be alone on the left. Oh, Aiden. Oh, there's the Aiden. They should proc around the same. Okay, maybe it's actually this then. Yeah, you're correct. It's this. This is better.